What's going on, everyone? It is Tuesday. You know what that means. It is the first family in comics, chapter number 4. This has been super fun learning about this team and how they came together and becoming the first family in comics. So, this is a fun one of my favorite teams from Marvel. I can't wait to dive right in. If you haven't, check the videos previous to this one so you can follow along in this great mini series that we're doing here. But without further ado, let's dive right in. So, Marvel's first family, the origins and rise of the Fantastic Four. We got some great covers here, some great covers by some great artists here as well. So, this is amazing. So here we go. We start off with the rise of Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four revolutionized the superhero genre by combining thrilling adventures with profound family dynamics. Unlike traditional superheroes focused solely on saving the day, this unique team was driven by a spirit of exploration, confronting formidable villains and navigating uncharted dimensions. Their stories not only featured cosmic threats, but also de- delivered into the personal struggles of the characters, particularly Ben Grimm's emotional battle with his transformation into the Thing. This innovative narrative approach pushed the boundaries of comics storytelling, prompting readers to consider the infinite possibilities of existence and discovery. The Fantastic Four's complex relationships allowed them to resonate deeply with audience as they dealt with not just external challenges but also internal conflicts typical of any family by showcasing real emotions and relatable struggles. The Fantastic Four set a new standard for character development in comics. They demonstrated that heroism encompasses more than just epic battles, it also involves confronting everyday challenges and navigating personal relationships. This deep depth of storytelling forged a lasting connection with fans who found reflections of their own lives within the extraordinary journeys of Marvel's first family. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And these covers I got on these slides are issue number 4 of the Fantastic Four too. So this is why the Fantastic Four is probably one of my favorite Marvel books I've been reading because they are a family and they're so relatable to personal preferences and like just your personal life. They are superheroes, but they're also family first driven too as well. So you get to see them interacting as a family, you get to see them bickering as a family, fighting as a family. But push comes to shove, they are still superheroes, but also a family too. The Fantastic Four's most intriguing villains. Among the myriad of foes faced by the Fantastic Four, some villains became iconic nemesis who brought forth challenges and tested the team's unity, resolve, and ingenuity. Sorry for that. Check out these characters that the team encountered in their first years of publication. These villains made such an impression that they have popped up over the years when you least expect them. The Mole Man. In Fantastic Four #1, the team faced their first villain, the Mole Man. Beneath the surface of the Earth, the Mole Man, a once shunned scientist, had built an empire of monsters he thought sought revenge on the surface world. And the Fantastic Four were his first challenge. Although his subterranean army was formidable, the team managed to stop his attacks. This early battle established the team's dynamic. Reed's leadership, Sue's defensive force fields, Johnny's fiery offense, and Ben's brute strength. Namor, the Submariner. Namor, one of Marvel's earliest heroes, returned as an antagonist for the Fantastic Four in Fantastic Four #4. May 1962, the issue written by Stan Lee and drawn by Jack Kirby reintroduced Namor as a complex character torn between his love for Susan Storm and his desire to reclaim the surface world for his underwater kingdom Atlantis. Namor's emotional connection to Sue created tension with the team, especially for Reed. Though Namor often fought against the Fantastic Four, his presence added layers to the storylines, blurring the line between hero and villain. For more on Namor, check out my post, Who is Namor, in the Submariner. So yeah, this is Namor's first appearance on this comic book. So you get his first appearance and his first comic cover. So this one would be a hot book. And like I said, Namor put that little dagger between Sue and Reed. So it's pretty cool to learn, and then how they battled through that. Dr. Doom. Perhaps the most iconic villain in the Fantastic Four's Rogue Gallery is Dr. Victor Von Doom. First appearing in Fantastic Four number 5, July 1962, Dr. Doom was a former friend of Reed Richards who became his greatest enemy. Doom, the ruler of the fictional nation of Latveria, was a genius scientist and a master of mystic arts. His rivalry with Reed went beyond simple power struggles. It was a clash of ideologies. Doom believed in ruling with an iron fist, while Reed stood for freedom and discovery. Dr. Doom's complex character has since made him one of Marvel's greatest villains. Since Doom is set to appear in the MCU, we will need to write more about him in future blogs. So yeah, the next issue for this, issue number 5, is Victor Von Doom's first appearance, and he goes on to be one of the greatest villains for the Fantastic Four, one of the most known villains for Marvel too as well. Dr. Doom, such a great villain. Such a great concept, too, for a villain as well. The Puppet Master. The Puppet Master, introduced in Fantastic Four number 8, November 1962, brought a more personal conflict for the team. Philip Masters, the stepfather of Ben Grimm's love interest, Alicia Masters, had the ability to control people using puppets made from radioactive clay. His manipulation of others, including the Fantastic Four, posed a unique threat. Alicia, a blind sculptress, became a central figure in the team's dynamic, particularly in her relationship with Ben. Her love for him, despite his monstrous appearance, humanized Ben and became a cornerstone of his character's arc. This is such a great little love story for Ben Grimm and Alicia, because this portrays you can't judge a book by its cover. Alicia couldn't see Ben, but from talking to him and understanding him, she fell in love with the man he is and not the man he is outside, which is pretty cool. And like I said, these are so relatable stories to everything in life. That is such a great team and family. And Puppet Master, another great villain too. His ability to make clay out of, or his radioactive clay to make people and then use them as his bidding. Kang the Conqueror. Though Kang the Conqueror's history spans multiple time periods, his early encounters with the Fantastic Four left a significant mark. First appearing as Rama-Tut in Fantastic Four 19, October 1963, Kang was a time-traveling giant who sought to conquer different eras. His complex history involves multiple identities across various comics, but his role in shaping the Fantastic Four's stories remain vital. For a deeper dive into Kang's convoluted history, check out my post, Where Did Kang Come From? Discovering his history of MCU's newest villain. Kang, everyone knows who Kang is. Such a great character as well. Plays a big part in the Fantastic Four too. So another great villain. Next up, we have Galactus and the Silver Surfer. The arrival of Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds, in Fantastic Four number 48, March 1966, was a game changer. not only for the team, but for Marvel Comics as a whole. Written by Stan Lee and drawn by Jack Kirby, this storyline introduced cosmic storytelling into the Marvel Universe. Galactus, a godlike being who consumed entire planets, was initially opposed by the Silver Surfer, his herald. This arc showed the Fantastic Four operating on a universal scale, marking a shift from earthbound conflicts to cosmic epics. Galactus became one of the most iconic villains the team ever faced. For more on Galactus and the Silver Surfer, check out my post, The Evolutionary Galactus in Marvel Comics and Films, and Who is Silver Surfer. So, Silver Surfer and Galactus, two of the most iconic, besides Doctor Doom, villains and slash hero in Fantastic Four. Silver Surfer turned out to be a hero to help the team, but he was a herald for Galactus for a while because Galactus destroyed his planet, and that was the only thing Silver Surfer could do to help protect his planet. These villains each bring their unique brand of adversity, continuing testing and shaping the Fantastic Four, binding the team closer while revealing the strengths and vulnerabilities essential for growth in the storytelling. So that is it for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I've been really enjoying this, learning about this team and how they come together, how they face adversities too, and just how they're really a family, which is kind of cool too. But if you have been, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button so you get notified of all the other great videos. And until then, hope you have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.